Hey everybody, Richter Knives here, your favorite knife tuber, episode number 178. I want to show you a sweet mod that I got done on one of my knives by one of my great friends, Randy Johnson. And first off, I want to show you this knife. Woo, baby, Gunslinger. This is the Jack Wolf Gunslinger, right? This is not the one that I modded, but this is the one that I got. I bought this one when it came out, and I couldn't wait for it to come out. It's one of my favorite knives, easily one of my favorite modern knives, if not the favorite. Great little knife, fidgety as heck, super thin, hollow grind, gets super sharp. It's got S90V steel, pocket clip, all the stuff, and it looks like a slip joint if you'll just kind of cover up this right here, and the jimping kind of gives it away a little, but it looks like a gun stock, right? This one right here is sweet, and I loved it so much that when another one came up on the secondary market, I snagged it, and it was right around $200. I think it was $200, maybe even a little less. I can't remember. I just remember it was so cheap that I could not pass it up. And it was so cheap that I almost thought that something might be wrong with it, but there wasn't. But I thought it would be a great mod candidate. So let me show you what we did. Here it is. Look at this. This one was nuked by Randy Johnson. And nuked means it looks like a nuclear bomb hit like 100 years ago, and you just searched through all the rubble and found this one laying around, and this is what it looked like 100 years later. I want you to check that out. That is freaking insane. Now here's the difference. This one's factory, the bottom one is mod. And the blade and everything he done. So I wanted it like screws, everything, torque screws, clip, everything is nuked. And I'm gonna have to give him credit, because he's got to be one of the best modders doing this stuff in the history of history. The thing is better than it came from factory. Look at the centering. The action is better. Don't ask me how. And every corner and every nook and cranny on this thing is just perfect. It has this kind of a gun stock, kind of like you'd find on a rifle. Just sweet. What do you call that? Is it knurling? Probably not. I don't know what it's called. If you know, shoot it down in the comments. But the edge is great. He put a serious edge on this, probably from his wicked edge. The blade looks just insane. This is patina. All three of the patinas. Teener Town, bringing Teeners back. It's all the Teener stuff. Look at that. Just how I like it. This is instantly one of my favorite knives. And I love the sounds of it. Listen. Listen. Man, how cool is that? Even done the screws. They were blue. This was all silver. Sorry, I'm hitting the camera. This was all silver. And the screws were blue. The pocket clip, the pocket clip was blue. It no longer is. All the edges are just kind of knocked off. All those snail trails from the, I guess it's acid wash and tumbled. He took great care and detail and done this one right. I just want to kind of show it off. I want to be carrying the heck out of it. It looks insane. I don't think there's another like it in the world. And this one's going to stay with me for a while, especially since Randy's my good buddy. It's just more sentimental to me than he is just cool. I dig it pretty much because it was him that done it. And just how great of a job he did. Just insanely good job. I'm not trying to blow up your spot, Randy, but get ready because it might. I doubt he's taking on orders. You can ask him, but I know he took his time with this one, did it right, and I'm just flipping in love with it. This is one of the coolest designs from Jack Wolf, man. Ben and them folks at Jack Wolf, they knocked this one out of the park. It's everything that I'd want in a modern folder. It's fidgety. It looks like a traditional, for Pete's sake. Look at that. It looks like a gun stock. Now, is it the same thing as like a GEC? No, it's not. Here's the GEC, and you could tell these are not even close to being the same thing. However, GEC is my favorite of all time pocket knife brand, and I don't think that hurts Ben's feelings because he's a GEC guy too. And you can love both at the same time. I know you can because I do. To me, I look at these kind of like cars. Like, I'm a car guy. If you're a car guy, you might even agree with me. This right here would be a muscle car, like a 1970 Challenger, right? It's got the billboarding. Now, there's no fancy frills and stuff like that. Doesn't have all the gadgets. But this thing just looks good. It performs. It does what it's supposed to do. Like a 1970 Challenger, right? And then you get to the 2024 Challenger that has all of the goodies. Still cool. Still has that muscle vibe. Still has, you know, everything the other one has and a little more. Just more modern. That's kind of how I look at this. I love a Jack Wolf knife. I love their slip joints. I love these. These right here to me it's like the Hellcat of, you know, traditional knives. It's all the horsepowers, baby. All of them. Love it. Super glad that, you know, I was able to get this at a really good price, and super glad the way it came out. It exceeded my expectations of what Randy was going to do, and I had high expectations for Randy's work. That's a fact. I've had my Pioneer Jack nuked by him, and he didn't do the blade on that one, but he done the covers. But this one, every single little nook and cranny. It's just ridiculous. You can reverse flick it. You can grandpa it. Thumb flick it. You can reverse flick it. I think you can thumb flick it. Yep, you can. You can even just grab it here and just do that. It's got a lot of ways of deployment. Love this knife. Just want to show it off. Hey, if you like it, tell me what you think about it. Shoot her on down in the comments, okay? And don't forget to tell your friends, your family, your mom and them, your baby mama, your crush, and your barber about Richter knives. Hit the like if you like it. Subscribe. It's that little red button right down there. and you'll see some more cool knives. There we go. The Gunslinger jack. Bam. All right, I'm gonna let y'all guys go.